Thank you, Kim. You know, the election is right around the corner. A lot of us have already voted. And if you get into a political conversation these days, you better bring your body armor because it can get sometimes a little tense, a little scary, even with your friends and relatives. So this morning, Eric Bailey from Bailey Strategic Innovation Group is here to walk us through how we can have a productive political conversation. And this is important, I think, for almost the entire population, because there's going to be somebody in your family or in your friend group who you disagree with. And it's about having dialogue that is productive, that is meaningful, and that is not harmful to the others as far as poking fun or making fun at each other. So you're going to start us off with an exercise. Am I doing lunges in here, or what is this exercise?
So I want to ask you, if I showed you the Apple logo, like how confident are you that you'd be able to recognize it on a scale of 1 to 10?
The Apple logo. I would say an 8 or 9. I'm pretty confident.
8 or 9, right?
Yeah.
Very, very confident.
Probably 10, but yeah.
So I'm going to show you this and tell me which one is it.
Oh.
You see, what you experience right now is this idea that the confidence is just fading away. And the reason you are so high in confidence is something that our brains naturally do. It's called the illusion of certainty. And the illusion of certainty means our brains like to project certainty even if there is none. So when we get in political debates, what our brain does is say that my way of seeing things is the way it actually is. And anyone who sees it differently must be an idiot and must be stupid. And so we find that when someone disagrees with us politically, that they must be wrong because the way I see it is the way it actually is. And so when we think about having these kinds of conversations, it's important to understand that everyone you're disagreeing with, debating with, arguing with, believes in their heart that they are 100% rational, and just like you do. And so we need to allow other people to have their opinions without judging them as dumb or stupid or anything like that.
So we know that sometimes you can get a little hostile, maybe the person that you're debating. What do you do if you're in that situation? Maybe, you know, your uncle's there and he's going on and won't let you get a word in. How do you try to get out of that? What do you say to hopefully let them listen to you?
Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is recognize that when you kind of get that elevated feeling, your blood pressure's rising, you're starting to get jittery, you feel hot, that's actually a sign of fight or flight, natural physiological reactions to fear. And so what you need to do is calm down and realize you're trying to win or you're trying not to lose, and just let go of trying to convert them to your opinion or tell them why they're wrong or that why you're right, and say, why are you so passionate about your position? And transition from trying to change them to trying to understand them. And when you say, why are you so passionate about your position, you're trying to understand what's underneath the ideas that they're arguing for. And that fundamentally changes us from trying to win and push something to actually understand them and pull. And one thing that we see over and over again is the more that we practice that, trying to understand them, the more likely they are to eventually try to understand you.
And body language is really important as well. We only have a few seconds left, but walk me through why eye contact is so important.
Yes, absolutely. When we have eye contact with people, our brains actually release oxytocin, which is the brain chemical that actually helps us form bonds. And so when we make eye contact with people, hold their eye contact, we're actually connecting with them physiologically, and that helps us process through all of those fight or flight responses. Now, also, I do want to let you know, I don't want to leave you without this. Number 9 is the Apple logo, so that's the one you chose. That's the one.
I don't know if that's the one I chose. I got a little worked up there. I'm like, oh man, maybe I don't know the Apple logo. Thank you so much. We could talk to you for another 10, 15 minutes, but we got to go. Eric Bailey, be an active listener, and I appreciate it. I'm going to be an active listener when I'm talking to my family and friends over politics over the next couple of weeks. We'll take a quick break. More Good Morning Arizona up right after this.